On screen, where do Eastern European country names come from? Visual, Europe map, Eastern Europe highlight, clean captions. Have you ever wondered what a country name really means? In Eastern Europe, many names come from people, places, and older historical labels. Today we will explain 10 country names in a simple way. 1 video. 1 region. 10 names. On screen, the 10 countries. Visual, flags grid plus map labels. Our list is Poland, Czechia, Slovakia, Hungary, Romania, Bulgaria, Moldova, Belarus, Ukraine, and Russia. One quick note. Name origins can be debated. So we will share one widely cited explanation when needed. And we will keep the tone neutral. On screen, endonym versus exonym. Visual, local name versus outside name. Before we start, here is a helpful concept. An endonym is the local name people use in their own language. An exonym is the name used by other languages. Sometimes they match. Sometimes they do not. Hungary is a famous example. On screen, Poland. Visual, Poland highlight plus wheat fields plus flag overlay. Why is Poland called Poland? One common link is an early Slavic group called the Polans. Their name connects to a Slavic root for field or open land. So Poland is often explained as the land of the fields. Simple meaning. Very old roots. On screen, Czechia. Visual, Czechia highlight plus Prague plus flag overlay. Next is Czechia. This is the short form name used internationally. The name comes from the Czechs, a West Slavic people. So the meaning is direct. Czechia is basically the land of the Czechs. A people name that became a country name. On screen, Slovakia. Visual, Slovakia highlight plus Bratislava plus Slavic pattern. Now Slovakia. In Slovak, the country is called Slovensko. The Slav dash part connects to Slavic identity. It reflects how Slavic-speaking communities described themselves over time. Then the name became standardized as a modern country name. On screen, Hungary, Magyarország. Visual, Hungary highlight plus Budapest plus Magyarország text. Here is the endonym versus exonym example. Hungarians often say Magyarország. It means the country of the Magyars. So why do we say Hungary in English? One widely cited explanation links it to older outside labels. The key idea is simple. Local naming and outside naming can follow different histories. On screen, Romania. Visual, Romania highlight plus Roman ruins plus Latin texture. Romania has one of the clearest links in Europe. It comes from the Latin word Romanus. That word means citizen of Rome. So the name points to Roman identity and heritage in the region. Short name. Deep history. On screen, Bulgaria. Visual, Bulgaria highlight plus Sofia plus historic textures. Bulgaria is named after people, not a river or a mountain. It is linked to the Bulgars. Over time, a group name became the country name. This pattern is common in history. First the people name. Later the place name. On screen, Moldova. Visual, river footage plus Moldova highlight plus arrow graphic. Moldova is often explained through geography. One widely cited explanation links the name to the Moldova River. A river name became a regional name. Then it became a national name. River to region to country. A simple path. On screen, Belarus, White Rus. Visual, Belarus highlight plus white motif plus medieval map feel. Belarus is often interpreted as White Rus. Bel can mean white, and Rus refers to historical Ruslands in Eastern Europe. Sources can vary on deeper details, so it is best to stay neutral. But the basic structure is clear. On screen, Ukraine, careful nuance. Visual, Ukraine highlight plus borderline animation plus neutral captions. Does Ukraine mean borderland? One widely cited explanation links it to an older term for a frontier region. But the nuance can be debated. Some interpretations read it more broadly as region or country. So it is best explained carefully and neutrally. On screen, Russia, Rus. Visual, Russia highlight plus Russia timeline plus historic map textures. Russia's name connects to an older word, Rus. Rus was a medieval state and cultural sphere in Eastern Europe. Over centuries, that label evolved in international usage. So the modern name reflects a long historical timeline. On screen, what we learned. Visual, clean infographic icons. Now let's step back. These names show a few simple patterns. Some come from peoples or tribes. Some come from geography, like rivers. Some come from older identity labels. And some come from older terms for regions. This is why country names can feel like history in one word. On screen, pattern 1, people country. Visual, people icon plus map pins. In our list, Poland, Czechia, Slovakia, Hungary, Bulgaria, and Romania strongly connect to people or identity labels. The exact path can differ by source. But the pattern is common across Europe. A group name becomes a place name. On screen, pattern 2, geography country. Visual, river icon plus Moldova highlight. Geography-based names are also common. Moldova is a good example. A river name becomes a regional name. Then it becomes the country name. This is a simple and natural way names form over time. On screen, quick quiz. Visual, quiz cards. Quick quiz. Which country name comes from Romanus, meaning citizen of Rome? Romania. Which one is often read as White Rus? Belarus. If you got both, you are learning fast. On screen, closing. Visual, flags montage plus Eastern Europe map zoom out. Country names are short history lessons. They carry identity, geography, and memory. If you want more, tell me the next region to cover. That's the story behind the names.